Get started. Better get started. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Huh? Oh. Oh, I'm live. All right, I'm also tuned up my audio Sunday evening, so maybe this sounds better. Ultimately, my voice just sucks. It's nothing specific. I'm not like Connor VA Dog, whatever his name was, with a nice sultry voice. I'm just high and nasally and fucking annoying. There's no improving what's so far broken. I pulled up the Wikipedia page for Old World because I keep on looking at the art in it, and I'm like, this feels like so ungrounded in any sort of like background research, and it kind of feels like it's got like early AI generated image based artwork. It just has that feel to it. American studio Mohawk Games, which was founded in 2013 and also developed Off-World Trading Company. The studio is led by CEO Layla Johnson, and the game was designed by Soren Johnson. Why am I guessing there? He's best known for his work as lead designer. Oh, so he worked on Civ 4. Wait, so the main guy here have a picture? No. Games, Maryland. They moved to Alexandria, Virginia during the coronavirus pandemic. College and EA okay, so he worked at Firaxis, EA and Zynga, Mohawk Games. Johnson was married to Layla Johnson, who works with him at Mohawk Game. So I thought it was his sister. No, it's his wife. His wife is the CEO. I have to wonder if they're doing that just to say, oh, it's woman owned for whatever like advertisements they have to give about it. I don't know, to keep the FCC or EOCC off their back. Because like he has a link to another Wikipedia page. She doesn't. What's her background? Johnson considered a game that was covered 6,000 years of world history, both a blessing and a curse, and instead focused Old World on the earliest eras of civilization. Initially, the game was known as 10 Crowns and was to be published by Starbreeze, but during the restructuring of Starbreeze, publisher rights were sold back, and the game was renamed and published through the Epic Game Store. Oh, came out on the Epic Game Store first. On April 28th, Mohawk Games announced the game will be released on early access on May 5th, 2020 versus via the Epic Game Store. The game was released on July 1st, 2021. It was later announced that Hooded Horse would publish the game with Steam GOG versions releasing in May 2022. 7 DLCs have been released for the game. All right. See, 8 out of 10. Best strategy game in 2021. Oh, wow. They even got a soundtrack nominated for a Grammy for this category, which I didn't know even existed. All right. Was among the top 3 best-selling games that are released in 2022 at GOG. All right. So, no, if there was used of AI artwork, I would imagine we've gotten some... go here. Fox Studio. Specify. Why am I getting a Harvey Weinstein article? What the fuck? No, this is a question for Grok. Is it known if Mohawk Studios used AI generated art in old do all the work for me, Grok? I actually used Grok earlier today in front of my coworkers to ask an OSHA related question. I could go back at it. Actually, I have it on my phone about something, whether or not something counts as a suspended load. And no, a solenoid does not count as something that makes something not a suspended load. Why isn't it fucking loading? God damn it. Wake up, Grok. Gave me an answer and seemingly was linking to OSHA sites, so good way to, you know, use AI to answer these dumb questions to troll through legal records. It may not give you the exact answer. Actually dig down into whatever the heck it references to begin with. There's no evidence of official indication that Mohawk Games, the studio behind Old World, used AI-generated art for the game's core assets, such as character portraits, illustrations, or other visual elements. Old World entered early access around 2020. The predates the widespread ability of mainstream adoption of modern generative AI tools like Midjourney or Stable Diffusion for high-quality game art. Many discussions, including on the game's subreddit, have addressed suspicions about the characters' portraits looking AI-like. Honestly, the portraits... Actually, now I think about it, they could also, they give off an AI feel too. It's some of the background image that looks, and also it looks like they didn't put too much like research into it, because there's, I'm looking at stuff and it's just like, that's looks like medieval instead of like classical era. Due to portrait interpolation aging systems, which blends and adjusts existing portraits over characters' lifetime. Developers and players have consistently clarified that the portraits are handmade by human artists. The team has directly responded to similar questions. No, all portraits are made by our artist and specific artists involved in 2D work. I wouldn't, here's the thing. If you're an indie developer studio and you're trying to cut costs, I would not hold it against you to use AI. Just be upfront about it. It's like, yes, a lot of our art, we was used to AI, so we could cut down on the amount of artists we had since we were a fledgling studio. Like that's perfectly okay to me. You're new and starting out, you got minimal funds, fine, use AI, use the tools available to you. Just be transparent about it. Adjusted myself. I want to take off my pants. Putting myself in my usual like pair of shorts that I wear like for a week straight because I don't go, you know, outside in them. I feel like they're more clean than not. Some community mods for additional portraits use AI-generated images. Okay. In-game AI refers exclusively to the game's artificial intelligence. All right. That being said, I will criticize their art for, like, it doesn't feel historically grounded. Some of the things that some of the images just feel wrong. There wasn't a lot of effort or research put into them. All right. Imagine. Oh, you can see it. All right, there's nothing to here. Gotta be careful about my grok history here, but I don't use Mohawk Games. First strikes in the U.S.-Israel-Iran war. OSHA solenoid does not end suspended load status. And then, oh, what happened to Miss Camilla? I actually like listened to like the cut down version of the video of the VOD. That was actually like, you know, very sad. Bethesda ownership and Todd Howard rumors, Chimeria. Oh, I'm wondering like how would I make a Skyrim but Conan the Barbarian? But I really want to set up a dynamic that there's a difference between the barbarian civilized world and the encroaching tendrils of Aquilonian settled civilization. Where you have to fight back the encroachment of civilization into the barbarian lands, but there's trade-offs. And you don't play as Conan, you're set in that world there. In any case, damn, Lumi's still streaming Bloodborne well into it, but I've given up on Dark Souls for right now. I don't know if it's just because I'm way more of a melee person. That I just can't handle Dark Souls. I've done Dark Souls 2, and I've generally enjoyed that, but I was using, like, you know, tank build. Or I was definitely way more melee focused, not doing anything with magic. And what I really want is, like, I don't want to have... In my idea, the idea of a battle mage is somebody who can conduct magic through regular melee weapons. They're not somebody who stands back with a staff. Like, I have my attacks that I can charge up and wield through my sword. I do a lightning strike, lightning slash. Bring a lightning slash down to the ground. I slash my sword to the ground and it comes out with a big lash of electricity that can slice through something. So that melding of melee combat and magic is what I really want. And that'd be a good question to ask Rock. What would be a good game that melds that together? Probably one of those things would be Star Wars The Force Unleashed. So maybe I pick that up at some point as, like, you know, if I'm feeling like I want to stream something extra instead of a Saturday game. Because I'm going to play around with some Far Cry 4 some more, but I'm going to move on to Resident Evil 4 at a certain point. I'm going to stop Far Cry 4 partway through, and then I am going to do the OG Resident Evil 4, which I have on GOG.com. Let's see here. Far Cry 4. The soft. YouTube, what? Not YouTube. Open world FPS. That isn't a role playing game. All right, that's enough tags. I'm not gonna put too much thought into this. I'm not gonna put too much thought into this. Your grunt sounds. All right. All right, hopefully this makes things. Yeah. Oh, what is this? What did I just accidentally stumble upon? There's getting to be a pretty big difference here. GDP per capita purchasing power parity. New Zealand, okay, Canada, 60K. United Kingdom, only 61K. Australia, 75K. United States, 94K. GDP per capita. There's some way to tweak it. But GDP per capita is better measure than anything else. Anything else like highly correlates with it to begin with. I think maybe the other one is median income. People go on about how poor Britain is relative to the US, but isn't Canada doing even worse given its much greater natural resources than Britain, better links to the US economy? Yeah, let's see what Arctic Theorem says. Canada and Australia, even with more incredible resource potential and a more homogenous prior population without the unwieldy confederal structure of Quebec, are two of the biggest underperformers relative to their fundamentals of the 21st century. Arcto has argued that Canada could have made itself the Norway of North America if they played their cards right, but then they just decided to destroy themselves with immigration. So, all right. Swap accounts. DM something. Some dumbass VTuber tweet. All right, what is this? What's Urika doing that's setting people off?
Batman boxers and Leah in the chair at the corner. Ew!
Cuck joke. All right, I get it.
Do not. It's gross.
Oh wow, that really sets you off.
Gross, man. Gross. Ugh. 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 Make all the Lesbian Lex jokes you want about Leah. Make all the Lesbian Lex jokes about Erina. But I cannot. I cannot.
Lesbian Lex jokes.
I cannot. Not with. That's kind of.
Oh, she's disgusted by the idea of lesbian sex with Lumi. Leah, she can handle those jokes, but Lumi is like, no. She's like my sister, you sick fuck. In full context in her stream, Blue Bear said she saw Lumi as someone that she feels similarity in personality and respects Lumi, hinting that Lumi is like her older sister. So her reaction is as if it's incest, and Blue Bear hates that. Squinting my eyes and my model's closing. I was like reading over here and I looked over the corner of my eye and I thought like my eyes were completely closed. I need to get a better model at some point when I have an audience. Do not cross the Lumi line. Interesting. All right. What's going on? Oh yeah, pay your taxes. I got that shit handled back in January. Once all my paperwork got in, I sent it to my accountant and it was just like, get this done. And then she comes back to me and says, you owe $3,000 because of your investments. I did not save up an extra $3,000, so I had to liquidate some cash. Luckily, I had some liquid cash in my accounts. I gotta talk to my broker. It's just like, hey, this year, make sure like some of the dividends that you get, like, stay in the cash account, because if like they perform this well again this year, I guess I'm gonna owe another 3,000K, and I don't want to have to dip into my personal savings to pay it off, because my liquid cash levels really haven't changed. I got like 40K to fuck around with if I need it across all my assets. If anything, I'm a little bit down right now. I'm probably at like 38K right now, because plugging out for events and flights. I probably need to purchase my flight for Off-Kai, probably like at the lowest point of the nadir. And well, fuel prices might actually probably continue to go up. And man, there are flights out to New York City for Anime NYC that are so cheap. It's like $200, but flying into San Francisco, it's like $500 to $600 around Off-Kai time. Hotel prices are still like going down, because you know they're always cheapest right before. So I have kayak tracking, you know, hotel stays at various hotels near the Phase Con attempt. So we'll see. Like come May, I'm probably gonna buy out unless I start seeing the prices hike for for some reason. But they've been consistently going down. They were like $200 a night. Now they're going for like $170 a night. Yeah. So thank you, Etta, for reminding me I had to shelve out $3,000 because my investments did. Why is Gura trending? Why? Dark Gura alum. Oh. Oh, this stuff about fucking Saikuno. Okay, I'm not gonna read that. Fuck that shit. Okay. This is just absolutely fucking. What did Tom Holman even have to say here? For context, where the fuck is Oh yeah, the Pope visited Algeria Mosque today, taking his shoes off to wander around. But all right, fine. Taking the shoes off, like, okay, that's like the most trivial thing that gets. Why are you pointing that out? Algeria was a Christian nation up until Islam. There was no such thing as an Algeria back then. You should say North Africa was all Christian, although they were their own separate breed of Christianity called Donatism or something that did not accept that priests could be forgiven and then brought back into their role. They were particularly scarred by this because I think some of the harshest persecutions in the empire happened in North Africa. So when some people faltered, they were just like, you fucked us over? No, you're damned to hell. There's no way God can forgive you. But Christianity, God's forgiveness is unending. That doesn't stop you from facing the law of man, but your soul, you have to, in your heart, say to God, I know what I did was wrong. Please beg me forgiveness. Before your execution, you have to give a last chance. Like, I confess my sins to thee. I have done so and so. I have betrayed my fellow Christian brethren. Please forgive me. Well, either you get sent to purgatory if you didn't underdo it, if you didn't do enough, if you got so set, you didn't do if you didn't do proper penance. In any case, that's the point. North Africa did used to be Christian, but Algeria is like anachronistic. So I would amend that saying Algeria was a Christian nation until Islam conquered through force, just like Europe now. Christian. Somebody more point out the more proximal thing to point out is damn it. Oh. I have another one over here. Let's see here. Somebody else point. I want to look through my likes on my other account. Give me a second. Somebody said something more pertinent. Oh, Roman Helmet guy said something about this. I know some of this is like he criticized for being like posting too much slop. What is this? Nation report on Suleiman the Magnificent. Where was it? Oh yeah. Important to remember, Algeria was held as a colony by France, and this started back all the way back in the 1800s. Because remember, one of the things that plagued the Mediterranean was piracy from Muslim enclaves in North Africa. America combated them. British combated them. The French combated them. I even heard it said somewhere that the southern coast of France was not as like settled as it was today. Like Marseille was not the booming town it was because Muslim slave piracy like throughout the Middle Ages up until like France conquered Algeria and other North African Muslim states. Did that provide enough security that proper settlement along the coast of France could was it safe enough for people to feel safe. Was it safe enough for people to feel safe to settle along the coast of France, of southern France, the Mediterranean side of France. All right, so let me just read this. In the 1960s, the Algerian Muslims violently expelled the European Pied Noir, foot black, Pied Noir. I was thinking like Piedmont, but Pied Noir. I don't know what that means. Pied means foot, Noir means black, Blackfoot community. European, that's a... Alright, I'm not gonna interrogate that any further. Europeans made up 13% of Algeria's population in just a few years. Most were gone because staying meant death. Today, people either ignore that this happened or consider it a good thing. We want the same thing happen to the Boers and to many others. Okay, so yeah, this is what happens if you move parts of your population to another area and then they're stuck in the minority and then you lose that control. Those people are fucked. So I honestly think it would be it was best that there was no chance the Muslim Algerians were ever gonna like treat the French equally there. So could they have left on a better terms? But like that was always going to be a flashpoint. Like this is not. There's no room for pluralism, equal protection of rights among the Algerians with the French that had settled there over a couple centuries, century and a half or so. So this was, I'm more fatalistic that this had to happen, is that all the French who lived there had to leave. And France, in its outset, in conquering the Algeria, should not have allowed large-scale settlement there. To begin with, of French in there. It should have been like, you know, more bare bones, like infrastructure, people, institutions just to govern it as a colony, and that's it. So when you have, so if in case you have to leave, nothing there. Oh, and there's like, all right, the Exodus began once it became clear that Algeria would become independent. In Algiers, it was reported that by May 1961, the morale had sunk in the Pied Noirs because of violence and allegations that the entire community of French nationals had been responsible for terrorism, torture, colonial racism, and ongoing violence in general. And because the group felt rejected by the nation as Pied Noirs, these factors, the Oran massacre, I know that's a town somewhere in North Africa, in Algeria probably, and the referendum for independence caused the Pied Noirs' exodus to begin in earnest. The number of Pied Noirs who fled Algeria totaled more than 800,000 between 1962 and 64. Many Pied Noirs left only with what they could carry in a suitcase. Adding to the confusion, the de Gaulle government ordered the French Navy not to help the transportation. Really? Really? De Gaulle ordered that? Are you fucking kidding me? By September 1962, cities such as Oran, Bonn, and Sidi Bel Abbes were half empty. All administration, police, school, justice, and commercial activities stopped within 3 months after many Pied Noirs were told to choose either la valise or le kerouquille, the suitcase or the coffin. Some 200,000 Pied Noirs chose to remain, but they gradually left throughout the following decades. By the 1980s, only a few thousand Pied Noirs remained in Algeria. This was inevitable, ultimately. The Algerians were never going to treat these guys fairly, so they had to go. So Algerians, when Algeria became 13% French, we should kill all the French. The Pope, that was okay. This is a response to, oh yeah, so this is so the Pope visits a mosque in Algeria for the sake of, like, you know, I don't know, trying to send some level of Christian cross-faith unity. They go to like one of the most like hostile Muslim states to Europe right now, out in Algeria. He doesn't go to like Lebanon, where there is an established church, like trying to reach out to, all right, let me hook up with the Maronite Catholic Christians out in Lebanon. Let's do like a Sunni or Shia, or maybe all three, meeting at a mosque, declaring like maybe we should, you know, peace and happiness amongst alien faiths or whatever. You know, Lebanon, I don't know, go to Bosnia, that's across the way from Italy. You know, make sure to bring up like, oh, how Christians are persecuted. You know, if you're gonna go out here and do this, like, don't bring up how like Christians, even if they're not necessarily Catholic, are persecuted in Muslim lands. Like, and don't like agree to this trip unless any Muslim authority you're going to meet with is going to say, yes, we agree that this is a problem, that persecution of Christians in Muslim-controlled countries is bad. All right, let me read this fully. During his historic first papal trip to 99% Muslim Algeria, on April 13th, Pope Leo emphasized peace, justice, and interfaith friendship at sites like the Martyrs Monument, and the Great Mosque. And I guess martyrs to Algerian independence. U.S. conservatives pushed back hard. Border czar Tom Holman cited border horrors like dead migrants and raped children to argue immigrant dangers, while President Trump criticized the pontiff over inflated claims of Iranian protest deaths and nuclear threats. Inflated claims of Iranian protest. Italy's Giorgia Meloni defended Leo as Trump traded barbs with her, highlighting global divides between calls for unity and security fears as the Pope heads to Cameroon next. Yeah, so if I had to do some sort of like interfaith, like, you know, show of force for peace, I would have not done it in Algeria. Like, yeah, it's like pretty geographically proximate to Italy, and Italy has been like trying to like cozy up to Algeria for the sake of trying to get some of their oil supply, since they can't get Russian oil supply as easily anymore. So, let's just hear what Von Holman says.
I wish they stay out of immigration. They don't know what they're talking about. Because if they wore my shoes for 40 years and talked to a 9-year-old girl that got raped multiple times, or stood in the back of a trailer, back tractor trailer, 19 dead aliens at my feet, including a 5-year-old boy that baked to death, if they understood the atrocities that happen on the open border, I think their opinion would change. And I welcome discussion with any of them, because they don't understand. Illegal immigration is not a victimless crime. Where President Trump had the most secure border in the lifetime of this nation right now. Lives are being saved. He's saving thousands of lives a year because he has a secure border. Human traffickers are out of business, right? The cartels are going bankrupt because of that secure border. I wish they'd understand that, because if they did, I think they have a different opinion.
All right, so a good response here, like, no, your open borders causes more harm to humans than trying to make the humanitarian case why strong borders, you know, is better for, you know, general human well-being. When you have an open border like that, you know, in abstract, you could say, oh, we will have an open border and, you know, just aggressively patrol it. So yeah, anyone can show up, they get a visa, but we're aggressively checking that there's no child trafficking or human smuggling. But functionally, people want their border, some level of border control, and there's a lot of people who want to do it more nefariously. So having a strong border prevents, you know, the child trafficking, the illegals crammed into hot cars thinking, oh, I want to get to the U.S. Of course, this is from the entire humanitarian perspective of what's good for the immigrants, which is, how do I say this? It's them. The migrants think that their best shot for a better life is going to the U.S., even if it's illegally, because being a shit cleaner in some podunk town is better than, is safer and economically more well off than being in Mexico or Central America, where it's absolutely abysmally bleak there. So they'll take the risk to be smuggled in a van and then possibly cooked to death. And you could say, oh, even the girl who's trafficked, who's better off staying in the United States where it's safer and she can be taken care of better in the U.S. foster system. But then you have to make the argument for why illegal immigration is bad for America. And then even with the immigrants' aspirations for a better life in America, conflict with the well-being of America and its citizenry in and of itself. We can't be an open world for everyone who wants to come here. And we have a duty to see to the well-being of our country and our fellow citizens first over those outside our borders who are not in the kinship of citizenship. I just came up with that phrase out the front. The kinship of citizenship. It rhymes, but it's not, you know, the bonds of citizenship. So I guess, let's check. Tom Holman, early life. He a practicing Catholic? He even religious at all? Oh, wow. In 2015, President Barack Obama awarded him a Presidential Rank Award for his effectiveness in illegal immigrant deportations. While serving under Obama, Holman proposed the potential effectiveness of family separation. Oh, so he was even on that. Okay, I'm not going to dig into this issue, but family separation is stupid. Just for the sake of the optics, no. If you find a family crossing the border together, you detain them all together. If you have some suspicions that, oh, that kid may not be this person, usually it's probably like one parent who shows up with them, we're going to do a blood test to make sure that you're actually related. If not, because then if we're going to deport this kid, we want to say, hey, this kid was with a complete fucking stranger or with this person. So just so you know, we're sending them apart, sending them back separately. So hopefully you can actually hook them up with their actual family. Yada, yada, yada. Just optically, don't tear apart families like that. It's good Trump ended that practice. After 2018, he began contributing to Fox News as a commentator. Holman joined Heritage Foundation in 2022 and became yada, yada, yada. West Carthage. West Carthage. We have a West Carthage out in New York. I've seen a Warsaw out in New York. There's a Rome and Malta in New York. But we also have to have a West Carthage. Why the fuck is there a town named after Carthage? Into a, Roman Catholic family of 7 children. Interesting. So he comes from a Catholic background. His father and grandfather were West Carthage police officers. He received an associate's degree in criminal justice from Jefferson Community College and a bachelor, yada, yada. Became a West Carthage police officer and was then called the U.S. In 1940, he joined what was then INS before it became ICE. Supervisor for 30 years. He quickly transferred to Wesley Island Station, Texas Division, and spent 5 years as a uniform agent in California and Arizona. As a lifelong Catholic, has been described as a devout mass goer and a critical of Pope Francis' position on immigration. He's married to Elizabeth Holman, and they have 4. Okay, so he is even criticizing the Pope on this issue as a Catholic. So he doesn't have like, just like, I'm a Protestant, so I don't have to listen to him. And he's wrong on this issue. But maybe the more thing would be just like, it's just, I feel like this is a broader issue with like the Catholic Church right now is, for whatever fucking reason it is, if you get into intellectual conservatism, like on a philosophical level, not just like, oh, I want lower immigration and shit, like a more pragmatic about it person like me who just like, I want lower immigration, I want lower taxes, I want lower welfare spending. If you get it, so I'm much more practically minded in that I just want results. I don't necessarily care about grand philosophical theory behind it. You're not necessarily predisposed, but if you get into conservatism and then you start getting into it on a philosophical, like ethical, deep level, how you rationalize it, instead of a pure pragmatic perspective like me, for some reason that draws you towards Catholicism for some reason, because I guess it's like ultra traditionalism and the spectacle and traditionalism of like traditional Latin mass really draws people in. So you have, there was like some video of like a mass conversion of young Republicans or young conservatives at Arizona State University to Catholicism, and what was like, which like is a pretty like if you weren't Mexican, you're probably Protestant out in that state. But the increasing which to I find it's like there's a rock and a hard place that's meeting here, which is that intellectual conservatives keep on going to the Catholic Church. People even speculated, like, if Charlie Kirk had stayed alive longer, he would have ultimately converted to Catholicism instead of Protestantism. Is that this is meeting with the head of the churches, which continually are being like left of center on these issues, and now the best cope they can say is like, oh, the Pope is infallible on moral and spiritual issues, but then how much does that equate to policy? You have, the Catholic, Congress of American Bishops, or I forget how they organize themselves, who are usually in favor of increased immigration. Well, I know that I guess they see that there are a lot more Catholics out there to bring in. Of course, like back, for the, going even back to the Hart-Celler Act, because, they see Catholics in Ireland or France or Italy or Spain or Portugal or otherwise, kept out of America, and they would like to see more of that flock be able to come in. So the Catholic Church really is on a policy level way on the opposite of what conservatism calls for. So I'm just looking at Catholics and just like, how do you mend these two? Because this seems to be a conflict that you have to face. I don't have to face it. I'm not a religious person, for better or for worse. And if I was like gonna get hit over the head and be like, all right, Jesus is my Lord and Savior, Christ is Lord, say it, Christ is Lord, yeah. I would go to Protestantism, because like, even though like some of the main lines are incredibly shit-lib, and I know Redeemed Zoomer is I don't know, let me just pull him up for the sake. I know Redeemed Zoomer. Wow, hold up. Zoomer, who apparently my friend of mine told me he nearly converted to Catholicism, but now he's in Old Light Northern Presbyterian PCUSA Supralapsarian Calvinist. Oh God, so many like theological things. Seeking Bible and theological reform in my denomination. So he's trying to make the mainline Protestant branch of Presbyterianism in the United States like more conservative theologically, and I guess it also figure out like that'll end up being things politically. So he's trying to do his Reconquista inside the church, but ostensibly with the more open format of Protestant churches, there's more room to maneuver there than there is in the Catholic Church, which is far more hierarchical. Yeah, so he's got his whole website for it. So for Catholics, like, I don't know like how you keep on like conservatives who get into it on a spiritual philosophical level, keep on going to the Catholic Church as it increasingly politically disaligns with their conservative policies. Just like, I don't get it. I can't like I wonder like what something's gonna break. Then again, it's not like, it's not like your priest knows how you vote at the ballot box. So it's not like, but, I can't help wondering if like a bunch of devout Catholics are, thinking like, do they have, how much internal confliction do they have about this, about, the Pope continually being to the left of the issues that they care about, like immigration. George Maloney. Of course, she has to stand by the Pope, so I'm not going to hold her against it. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Melania Trump's words toward the Holy Father are unacceptable. Trump, she's unacceptable one. She doesn't care if Iran gets a nuclear weapon and blows Italy to bits in 2 minutes. Iran's not going to fire a fucking nuke at Italy. That's retarded. Like, issue with nuclear weapon with Iran is that they have a nuke, they can do far more damage to Israel than Israel can do them to them with nukes. In a nuclear war between them, Israel has a far more concentrated population. So one nuke can do a whole lot of damage to Israel that Israel can't do to necessarily do to Iran. I imagine like Israel probably like of like the top 20 major populated cities in Iran, Israel would be able to launch a nuke at all one of them, but there's probably more room to survive and blunt it. Iran can blunt a nuclear spend-off than elsewhere. Can bear... Wow, how do I say it? Iran can bear the attacks of multiple nuclear warheads better than Israel can, because it's got a far more geographically spaced out population. In any case, so as far as I know, 9 nations possess nuclear weapons, and only one has ever used in the nation United States. Mr. Trump needs to tone it down. No one throws around nuclear threats like Washington does, and he should watch his work. Like, this is where Trump should just be, like, above all this stuff. Like, oh, the Pope, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Be dismissive. Don't be combative with the Holy Father, all right? I'm even seeing like what's his face, Monsieur Z, who's like, you know, Italian Catholic heritage. Spelling this right? Yeah. Just a historian dude. Oh, he's even promoting this though. One nation under God. You're saying like, who are gonna go in the niches here? Oh yeah, the recent anti-Catholic rhetoric from some of Trump's base is disturbing to me, not unexpected. But disturbing how quickly the crowd gets riled up, and I say this as someone who has supported Trump for years, it's very ugly behavior. He's already like getting soured on it because of the Iran war, which he really doesn't want. Okay, here's a question. We should have a moratorium on immigration, just close the door for a decade or two, let things settle at home. Okay, so he's still on that issue, but he's also souring on Trump. He like had a whole video on. Let me see here. Brandon Gill. Are you? Was born Clovis, New Mexico. Oh, where they found the Clovis arrowheads or spearheads. On a United States Air Force base to a father who served officer in the United States, General in Eula. Gill grew up on a cattle ranch in Eula, Texas. He ended Dartmouth College, where he headed the representative. The Dartmouth, read summa cum laude with bachelor's degree career. Does he have a personal life section? Life. Danielle D'Souza, the daughter of oh wow, he married into so he's got like a quarter Indian wife. They have 2 children who live in Flower Mound, Texas. No religion, faith. Grok. Do the work for me. No, Congressman Brandon Gill is not Catholic. He is a Protestant Christian listed as Protestant, unspecified in official tallies. Like Christian student ministry at Dartmouth College, and his publicly emphasized Jesus Christ as the foundation of his family and values. All right. Grandfather was a Southern Baptist preacher. His background aligns with evangelical. All right, so and all right, so yeah, there's my big rant. Like, I just don't get how intellectual conservatives keep on getting drawn towards Catholicism, and then they don't enter the priesthood. Usually, like, although I did hear something like maybe a couple years ago that there was some indication that the young priesthood is now far more getting infiltrated with like hardcore conservative right-wingers. Why is Kirsha trending? That's cut off. You don't even see that, but just below the Survivor 50 there at the bottom, Kirsha's trending. Wow. Wow. I just don't get it. You know, just looking at it, like, I guess I'm looking at a sense of relief as somebody who doesn't have religion and just is like conservative on pragmatic issues for pragmatic reasons. Say conservative. I'm just right-wing, pragmatic reasons. Like looking at like the interplay of faith and politics in this conflict, and you know, Trump, you know, being a bull in a china shop when he totally could not. He chose to be a little bit, you know, 5% more tactful. Just like, you know, a reporter asked him about the Pope. Like, I don't even think the Pope has specifically called him out. He's only like been passive aggressive about it. Trump can say, well, I was not raised Catholic, so I don't consider him my moral leader. And I wish he would not commentate on such pragmatic secular issues. He's causing much division within his church. Like, turning around, like, just like, you're speaking out of line here and causing division with your own church here on these secular issues. Yada yada. Oh yeah, Orban's finally out. We'll see. The ultimate thing that, because remember, the guy who's now in charge now, this Peter Magyar, talk about a like guy whose literally last name is literally the ethnonym for Hungarians. He was a member of Fidesz, Orban's party, who's been ruling for forever, for like 22 years or so. I heard, like 15 years. So yeah, he comes from a right-wing background, but he's looking to like be a little bit more in the EU sphere. You know, try and bring Hungary into a line, holding firm on migration. That's the big thing he's coming out on. He's even come out and said, oh, too many guest workers are coming in for, like, I don't know, white-collar jobs or whatever. So he's been attacking Orban from the right on that issue. And he said, like, no, we're not going to, like, bend to the knees about redistribution of refugees through the EU scheme. We're holding firm on that, but I will try and engage with the EU to unlock firms for the betterment of the country. See what other, like, corruption issues, because he deals with. But holding firm on Ukraine, what does that mean? Because right now, Orban is the main person holding up any sort of, like, a new 90 billion aid package for Ukraine. All right, I'm not going to go any further. So, what's his face here could totally turn things around on Orban, and possibly, like, I'm saying, like, the most cynical way is that he's going to then move with his now apparent supermajority in the Hungarian parliament to, like, override the constitution, and then, like, this is like the, like, worst case scenario is he uses all his supreme power to set up, create an effective law and power to himself to effectively outlaw Fidesz party, and even if not, put Orban in jail and disbar him from ever being a politician ever again. Man, my God, there are so many EU faggot, pro-EU, Atlanticist, neo-lib faggots who would absolutely cream their pants if Orban was put in jail by his own fucking country. They would just love to see that. Orban may have done, like, actually done something worthy of jail time, corruption-wise. I don't know, but I kind of just don't want to see it despite the, like, pro-EU faggots out there. All right, enough about that. I decided to drop the word faggot. Moving on. This is something else. Oh, yeah. A poll of 3,001, got to get that one last person, UK voters found people believe the UK ranks 7th among US states in income per person. Okay, so among the 50 states, far ahead of reality, dead last at 51st, with GDP per capita around $57,000 versus over $90,000 for the US average. When informed, 27% felt shocked, 22% concerned, and some in focus groups voiced anger for immigration ideas amid broader pessimism, like 67% saying the country heads wrong, or is heading in the wrong direction. God damn it, Grok, you're not doing this right. Despite gloom, 87% see growth-focused changes such as lower energy costs, tax cuts, and less regulation. And critics note nominal figures overlook UK's cheaper living and NHS benefits. We're poor, but we still have our NHS. And I'm looking at like, I don't like your NHS. I don't like your wait times and shit. Mississippians looking at how poor Brits are. Oh yeah, there's people don't realize we're not rich country anymore. And I think even, you know, like Sargon here has said, like, we're a third world country attached to London, which is the only thing holding up our GDP. Like, if you just took out all the wealth, excised all the wealth of London, like, Britain would, like, drop down. Again, Clement Attlee is underhated. Americans seeing how Brits live. Yeah. We could buy England with Cole's cash. No idea who this is in the middle born. I think, all right, so here's an interesting take. I think a huge part of the reason why no government has been able to enact difficult pro-growth reforms is that the average voter still believes we remain a rich country. You hear hear this in politicians' rhetoric, the 6th richest country in the world. We're the 6th largest economy, but now far from the richest. Per capita, we're tanking down the rankings. One of the reasons why Poland or China have been able to have growth miracles in recent years is they think like a developing country. They know they're poor and they have to build to get rich. We think we are rich and we don't have to build anything anymore, or that when we do, it has to be the most expensive possible version of what we build. Bat tunnels, fish discos, kitty-wake hotels. We think we're rich so we can afford to chase some wealth creators away, afford the mandate to mandate public biodiversity net gain on every development in the country and afford to ratchet up state pension spending 5 times faster than the rate of the growth in the economy. We're suffering from acute rich country delusion. It's only once we realize we're far poorer than we should be that we can start to fix this nonsense. Now, first you have to know that you're in a problem. Of course, Ted Cruz wanting to dig in on it. Simple eyes emoji. Okay, tasteful. Average British people, especially Tory politicians, have this illusion that the UK is some global force with major influence, major economy, and military. In reality, something happened in the 1990s and was left behind in 2008. I mean, things screwed you over just to begin with. Well, we were already ahead of you, GDP per capita wise, and then it was some peeling away. Even through Margaret Thatcher. Jesus, Margaret Thatcher, some catch up, I guess. So some neoconservative, neoliberal reforms try and undo the damage that Clement Attlee had did. And then rocky otherwise. I guess that's the dot-com burst here in the late 90s. There's a dot-com burst over here. This must have been whatever economic downturn got Clinton elected over HW. Let's see here, 2000s. So that must have been the dot-com bust. Growth up until the 2008 financial collapse, crash. And then more or less stagnant. It's just been all over the place in here where America still had... Wow, our GDP per capita had this small little correction from the Great Recession, and still growth. And then 2020, all right, wow, what happened in 2020? Like that's even under Biden, we're still going up. And I guess, so there's the downturn from COVID, and then still GDP per capita growth. Or what is this? Is this GDP per capita? What is this? Thousands table. What is GDP per capita? But yeah, we're approaching like 90,000 for our average right now. Jesus. Man, only like 4 years ago, our average was 60,000. And this wasn't the AI boom. I don't know. Maybe it was just like a giant influx of cash. Maybe this giant spike in epic growth can be seen as like also effective mass inflation from nonstop COVID spending. And then also the Ukraine war shock. This is only going by a decade though. So, this is up. So about half the distance. Maybe this is like about up to 2004. All right, I'm overanalyzing this. Something happened in the 1990s. So he's trying to say like, oh, it's immigration, but immigration started taking off in the 90s for Britain and changing the country for the worse since then. Agreed, but your economic woes go back to Attlee. Let's see. United Kingdom versus United States, GDP per capita, 1990. So we were still ahead of them back then. And now that we've totally peeled away. Again, having that 1% of growth year over year over anybody else, you can leave people in the dust. Once you just have that one little bit of advantage, like, makes all the difference down the road if you can sustain it. Now, the only one thing you could say is like, GDP per capita, a lot of that wealth is like, it's not absolutely equally distributed. So maybe income per person is like, median income. All right, is like, let me just ask this question. So because median is like in the middle of the pack, so it's not the average. So it's doesn't get affected by our ultra billionaires and stuff that can like distort an average. So what is the average median? No, not that. What is the not average? What is the median income? U.S. versus Britain. Median household. Well, goddamn, slow down. United States, so 83,000, so a little bit less. Real terms, inflation adjusted. This comes from the U.S. Census Bureau's current population survey, annual social economic output. It was essentially flat compared to 2023. All right, so things have been a bit stagnant after a lot of growth because we're going through this AI trend. Some sources put it slightly lower at 81,000. The UK, Median household disposable income. I don't know how much that differs, but holy shit, that makes it even worse. 36,000 after taxes and benefits. After taxes and benefits. Is this before or after taxes? There's direct comparison. U.S. median household income gross is substantially higher than UK's median. Disposable 37 equivalized. Converting the UK figure to our current exchange rates gives roughly 47,000 to 48,000. Even so, the U.S. median remains about 70% higher in nominal terms. Purchasing power parity adjustments, which account for cost of living differences, narrow the gap somewhat, but the U.S. still comes out ahead at a significant margin, often cited as 30 to 50% higher effective become typical households. Household size and composition, U.S. households on average are slightly larger, but the gap persists even after adjustment. Taxes and benefits, UK figures already net disposable. While the U.S. is mostly gross, after taxes, the U.S. advantage shrinks but does not disappear. Americans still have higher take-home pay on average. They definitely pay lower taxes than Britain, though they pay more out of pocket for things like healthcare. Individual versus household, median individual full-time worker earnings also favor the U.S. Data years align closely, but minor differences in method. All right. Oh, to find some source that like has a uniform thing, uniform like gauging of median income. So I don't necessarily like these things, but still, we're well ahead of the U.S., the UK. And wow, I already hit the hour. I was gonna cut myself at like half an hour, but I ended up rambling for this long. I didn't even talk about Flash report. Anything happen? Who's this guy? A private White House dinner. Trump told Dutch King and Queen he wants to end the Iran war quickly, saying that the only way to bring back Tehran back to negotiations is to increase the pressure. Oh, with this blockade that we're trying to do? Oh, color of orange. That's a... There's a church that's a Dutch Reformed church in New York that I visit on occasion, and they have plaques showing where Dutch royal family has come to observe Mass in that church. Iran's Ghalibaf. Completion and consolidation of a comprehensive ceasefire in Lebanon will be the result of the resistance and steadfast struggle of the great Hezbollah and the unity of the axis of resistance. The United States must comply with the agreement. Resistance and Iran are one soul, both in war and ceasefire. America should withdraw from Israel first mistake. I don't even know how to engage in America lingo here by saying Israel first. That's actually an effective way to like dig a knife into current U.S. discourse about this conflict. All right. Yesterday, an Iranian flag cargo vessel tried to evade U.S. blockade after leaving Bandar Abbas, exiting the Strait of Hormuz, and transiting along the Iranian coastline. The Guided missile destroyer USS Spruance successfully redirected the vessel, which is heading back to Iran. 10 vessels have now been turned around, and 0 ships have broken through since the start of the U.S. blockade on Monday. Meanwhile, everyone is flooding to the port of Houston to try and suck up all that oil that they can get. We should probably import an export tax or an export ban or a export tariff on oil, which I don't know. I swear that's like unconstitutional. Chapstick on. But it would still give like a cash windfall to the U.S. It would just jack up prices for everyone else that's not the U.S. Trump would welcome and be happy with the end of hostilities between Israel and Lebanon, U.S. officials said. Yeah, he wants out. He definitely wants out at this point. 5 Israeli soldiers were wounded by Israeli rocket fire from southern Lebanon. And yeah, our American friends keep us constantly updated in context with Iran. Our objectives are aligned. He's speaking in Hebrew, so I think he's more or less addressing this to Israel. It's like saying, no, Trump's not leaving, is going to not leave us out to dry over this shit. All right. Our surviving Iranian F-4 Phantom. Wow! An F-4 Phantom. They still have some operating F-4 fucking Phantoms. Are you kidding me? Escorted the aircraft carrying Pakistan's Chief of Army Staff Asmir Munir, who arrived in Tehran today for discussions on the second round of U.S.-Iran negotiations. Wow, so the F-14s are gone, but they were able to get an F-4 Phantom up and running. Like, hats off. You can get that 1960s, 1950s design to function this late into its life cycle. like 3/4 of a century after like they're supposed to be retired. Like, okay, fine, you can have that cap in your feather. Goddamn. Last two photos show an Iranian MiG-29 jet. Oh, they still have one of those. Like those weren't prioritized by Israel to blow up. Iran has proposed. All right, maybe it's because they're not IRGC. Iran has proposed allowing ships to pass safely through the Oman side of the Strait of Hormuz if it reaches a deal with the U.S. So, yes, we have control of the Strait of Hormuz in our territorial waters. But so that's a story we can tell to our people. But if you transit purely through Omani territory, which why do I imagine that there's like an internationally recognized traffic separation scheme in the Strait of Hormuz? Like, this is a known thing in, that traffic separation scheme? Hold up. Man, that's a fucking low-ass rendered image. God damn. But there is this known thing of traffic separation schemes of how to transit safely through, for traffic purposes. Go to the website. To reduce risk of collision, ships moving through the Strait of Flow follow a traffic separation scheme. You can sort of see what it looks like over there. Inbound ships use one lane, outbound ships use the other, each lane being 2 miles wide. The lanes are separated by a 2-mile wide median. The TSS is in Omani Territorial Sea. Oh, so it's all in Omani Territorial Sea? Well, okay then. All from recently. Just where's the... God damn, where is the, like, an article just, like, showing me a map of what the TSS looks like? Whatever. I guess that's one right there. There's the shipping lane, so... You go to the north if you want to come in. You will go to the south if you want to go out. Here's some Iranian... There's, like, another shipping lane out here. So... I guess everyone usually goes through the Strait of Hormuz anyways. And no wonder the TSS is all the way in Oman, because Oman probably, you know, it's not a pariah state. Agreed upon maritime boundary. So, shipping lane. So yeah, traffic separation schemes. They're a thing in maritime navigation. So, like, if we just go back to that, that's a status quo ante, as far as I'm concerned. All right. That's enough about this. Turn this off and tweet out that I'm going to start playing a game. Why do I have an alert in Microsoft Edge? I'm tired. Ugh. For that, I need to text somebody at work about something to clarify something. Wow, hold up. All right, message out. Basically, I'm asking like, because right now at my job we have a big like presentation we're giving to a customer and then government entity on top of them about it. I barely have any part in the presentation. Some poor fuckers like our project manager, systems engineer, who basically is like legalese handling like all the specs and requirements and stuff, and a lot of other paperwork stuff. And of course, our technical lead are going to be stuck here for like 1800. They're starting at 8 and then leaving at and then going to have to get out at like 1800. Like it's going to suck. Our project manager said like after it's all said and done, he's probably going to take a week of vacation off to like decompress from all of it. In any case, I'm like asking him like because I wanted to go to something in Central Houston tomorrow evening, a social gathering of such. I'm asking, he see the text, he's responding, so we'll see what he says. So, like, I need to leave at 17:45, but I could see everyone's getting stuck there, till like 1800. Hold up. Oh, hey, the video ran out. This dragged out so long. All right. Only time to go in a bunch in my quest for more than holsters. All right, profile. Oh, wrong one. Make sure to always check that. Check my notifications. Came up. All right, whatever. Nothing I missed. Nobody knows me on Twitter. All right, tweet out. Game. Drink my model. Just feeling comfortable. Capture. Far Cry 4 map editor. No, Far Cry 4. Hopefully my controller isn't dead. Turn it down. Holy shit. Sorry if I left you with blaring sound. Yeah, so our project manager, who's more or less my boss at this point, did 54 minutes into this thing. Kirat. See, Hindi script. Wow, where am I? Where even am I at this point? My boss said, yeah, like my one slide that I have to do, which isn't even on something that I like have specialty knowledge on, about like electrical testing at connection points. I had to do up like a whole diagram to explain it in Visio. I don't know what Visio is. If you think like, you know, all the like extra diagram and stuff you can do in PowerPoint, Visio like has that plus. I had to apply to actually get it into my company. I didn't have it as base software. You need to, I don't know what this is for, but oh, this isn't even a bird that I can skin for anything. In any case, so I have my one chest over here. I have my one slide. I'll be done like 1400, so if I wanted to cut out for something in the evening, that should be free. Now then there's the other question is like, is it socially acceptable for me to dip out for something? Because this is entirely a event of choice. It is not critical to my life like religious or some other extremely strong obligation I have to go to. It's a more freeware event. Although I shot you in the fucking neck. God damn. Oh, holy sh... Base. Clean kill. Yeah, I remember that feature from this game. Oh. Clean kill with a knife also. Heal. There was an event for the organization that I'm going to. I was to discuss idea of a specific movie night that's pertinent to the group I'm going to. So, issue is it's an obscure movie. Okay, wheeled vehicle. Let's go with this. Nope. Left. No bag. Okay, I can have more skins. I need Baral skins. What do I need for a whistle? I need Baral skins. No, I need Malayan top ear skins. Where are the top ears? Also get another crap. That. What's next? Malayan top ear skins. Oh. Next, I go player to for Malayan top ear skins. I need 7 of them. Clouded leopard skin. Wow, really? That much for... Alright, so... First quest, obviously. Getting more top tier skins. Nope. Back. Oh, I have to press center. I swear it was something different. Whatever. Actually, there's the I really don't like driving with no wait, there's the hang glider. I can rant a little bit more. So I don't know if it will be socially unacceptable for me to leave. Now there's some semblance. I do have like a mentality from the Navy that, you know, if your guy's out working, you don't have to leave, even though you're not the one who needs to be turning wrenches and bolts. It's important that your guys see you're there with them if they have to do work into the late evening. Even though that doesn't necessarily, I didn't necessarily follow through all that times, because even sometimes they're just like, sir, go home. You don't need to here hang out with us. Now, sometimes even I would partake in the maintenance too. Like sometimes on a ship, when I was in repair division, we would have to. Man, this thing is far on the other side here. No, those are tapirs. So need to around this. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna have to ascend at some point. Yep, I'm running out of altitude here. Right. Still very close. I'm also out of healing syringes. I should probably fix that. Is it right here? All right. Do I have hunting syringes? How do I make my syringes? Need red and blue. Fuck! Fucking little bastards. Show up here and then they're on me like a fucking... I'm gonna die. And I'm dead. I could have pulled out a gun to start shooting them, and I probably should have. Not be this fucking retarded. Where am I, though? There's a vehicle right near me, or I'll take a truck. I don't even have the other weapon right now. What the fuck? That's such nice skin. How about I take... What the fuck in some you blue on blue, blue on blue. What the fuck? I swear it was other like Kiryat warriors, rebels or whatever, who were driving that van. What the fuck? I don't even have my fucking bow. Whatever, I'm going out for the, whatchamacallit.
Do you have a minute?
Going for the animals. Whatever, but... Man, that was retarded. We don't know, military is what we call blue on blue is when, you know, your own forces attack... Please do not shoot bullets up in the air like a retard. No, that is like a sign you're in a third world country when they just shoot guns up into the sky. Do not bring up to me the scene in Jarhead where all the Marines are shooting bullets in the sky for no fucking reason. And that's with live ammo. Hey, there's a bullet that'll come the fuck down. Blue one. I'm in top tier territory, so... Time to go swimming. I shouldn't have to go this deep. Come on, I could be waist high in this shit. Oh, my bag is fucking full. Are you kidding me? What do I even have in here? Where's my loot bag? Birth control pills, rice bag, mom's notes. I also need a bigger fucking loot bag, swag bag. We go see the fucking Sherpa over here. Sell some shit off to him. Clear out my fucking inventory. Man, I got so much like bullshit. Sell, yeah, quick sell. Red leaf. Oh, I got 2 red leaves, so I can actually make the hunting skin. I have a fucking revolver. Scorpion, weapons. You know what? I'm gonna just, let's go around with the, yeah, let's go with the nice Webley revolver for when I get in trouble with, how many shots do I have? 8? Those revolvers are only 6. Whatever, good enough. Yeah, I think it's no, it's 6 shots. What was I smoking? Harvester, hunting syringe. Oh, well, there go the tapirs. No, god damn it. Wow. Yeah, cauterize that wound. Back up to full health. Okay, well, alright, I got 30 seconds. Make it count. Where'd that one fucking tapir go? Where's the monkeys? Where's the tapirs? I'm right on their territory. This is ridiculous. Bird. There's a, I don't know, mountain foxes or whatever the fuck these are. Fighting with the monkeys. Where the fuck did the, monkeys, monkey. Where are the tapirs? Holy shit, did I scare them all off? What the fuck? Mimi, where are you? I need your skins. Am I visiting? Yeah, but more approximately, I'm trying to hunt some tapirs, good sir. What the fuck? They just... You guys are just a bunch of fucking jackasses. Holy shit. Wow, so I just burned an entire hunting syringe on, tapirs and I can't find any. Jesus, what is this? This is bullshit. Do not come in here after me, you fucking dumb bird. Plastic tiger. Yeah, eat the monkey, not me. Thank you. Double skin. Yes. By your fat ass. And straight into your leg. Get away from me. I'm birds. God damn it. Oh shit, there's more of them. Man, that shit just doesn't want to catch, does it? Thank you. Double kill, double skin. There's an entrenched gun position. You may proceed, I'm not holding you up. Out here, hold up. Bloody fucking wolves or whatever they are. Birds. Is that where the tapirs are? Gotcha. That should probably be, that's like 6. Like 3, 4 for a holster. 2 for whatever the heck whatever the heck that other thing was. Just go to crafting. What's next? Honey badger skin. Syringe kit. What? Oh, I need one more. Oh, there's one right there. Ammo bag, throwables bag, loot bag. What do I need? Sandbar skin. What the fuck does sandbars look like? Alright, one more. And one extra tapir skin. And now I need the skin from the Kirat Fashion Week quest. Alright. Need a bigger loot pack. So what's the sandbar skin? Dole, wild boar, Assam macaque, Baral, Sambar. Alright, there's rhinoceroses. Another bell tower. Probably should do that, but I'm gonna get the sandbars. Let's see here. And I'm just gonna move back here. Fast travel. Yes. Yeah. Where's the store? There it is. Hello. Refill ammo. Yes, thank you. I want extra dull skin. Blue leaf, purple leaf. I need some green leaves. Buy 20,000 for body armor. That shit goes away like. I can't believe I just spent that money. Guns for hire, healing syringe. Wow, I just burned through so much of my cash. That was like worth another fucking gun. God damn. Oh, the leaves like stack up on each other, so I don't have to I'm gonna go down the mountainside directly. That wasn't that bad. Now this incline's gonna be worse. Ride the mountain. That's not... That's a sandbar. Those are still doles. Shit. I lost him. Wow, they can go far. Oh. One circled back. If I get a double clean kill, clean kill, I only have to need to get one of these guys. That was atrocious. I should have not taken that shot. That was... I lack patience. Patience, young Padawan. Padawan, patience. Two arrows for the honey badger. Oh, wait. Wasn't it the honey badger for the... Oh, yeah, it's honey badgers. There's no immediate honey badgers out here. Although, there was that one. So... That's what I need. I'll be hunting, actually. Meanwhile, I thought I was going out for sandbars for the second holster. Damn. Didn't realize that. Completely forgot what I was even out here for. So, alright. See if I can spot a sandbar out here anywhere so I can upgrade my loot. Oh. Gotcha. Where's your friend? I only need one of them pig skins for the next one. Wallet. Bar all right here, so. Oh, somebody didn't notice that he's getting hunted. Oh, that's on you, dumbass. Giant rhinoceros over there. Let's not piss that thing off. Alright, what did I need? Oh, what? That wasn't a clean kill? Fuck you. Sandbar, that's not what I need right now. I needed a dole. Or a hunting syringe. What jack is this? Nope. No. Valve. What the heck? Ammo. 10,000. All right. That's a decent chunk of change. All right. Yeah, we're back up in monetary terms. That was a quick recovery. All right. I guess I'll take this ATV and I don't know, maybe I'll spot another dole or need those for more healing syringes. Why am I holding a rock? I thought that would be like, you know, hold grenade. All right, hold up. Green leaves or medicine. Weird ache in the left abdomen, upper left abdomen. Whatever fucking reason. I don't know if it's just because of the way I'm sitting right now. Don't run into me, god damn it. I keep on wanting to hit right trigger. It accelerates. Not gonna go for that one. That green leaf all the way off in the distance. Some of these bushes look like the doles out here. Don't tip over. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. You're not religious. Do I have to... How much further do I have to go after that? God damn. How do I... Well, that sucks. Oh, I have to advance the plot before I can go any further, don't I? Alright, fine. That was look like some sort of special pig. An active firefight. No, she's doing shooting practice. Actually training her guys. All right. What do you got for me? Lakshmir or whatever. Oh, what was his name? Longinus.
You are AJ.
Longinus.
Welcome to my church. Away from church.
That sells guns?
Of course. For the meek shall
AJ.
inherit the earth, my friend. All they need are some good guns.
Revelation 5:5. It is the most invigorating read. And one of the elders saith unto me, weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and loose the 7 seals thereof. It is our Savior. It is our Savior returned to us as a lion, a warrior. So I started thinking to myself, when the Son of God is reborn,
Revelation does get like that.
when Christ returns to break the 7 seals and bring about the rapture,
God, there would be some Christians that would cringe at this shit.
A lion needs teeth. What gun would Jesus choose? Deuteronomy 32:47. For there are no empty words for you, but your very life. But maybe Revelations 19:11. The discretion of a man deferreth his anger.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
A soldier
Deferreth his anger.
A soldier always knows, for we have seen the rapture and survived it. You need guns to do righteous work, AJ. For every gun is a Bible. For every bullet, a sermon. And for every radio tower that you free from pagans' lies, I will give you something. A reward. It is the will of God. Here. This
All right.
is for the first one.
Thunderport is under attack! We need fighters here
Sabal,
now!
what's happening?
We're under attack! Stay away!
Shit.
He said to them, go forth into all
I'm gonna have to fight him off with a
the
fucking
world
set with a
and proclaim the
with a
gospel
machine
to
pistol. Are
the
you kidding me?
whole creation.
Rah. Move!
I wish you could
They try and ram somebody. Fuck you.
Your mother and I, with you on her hip, oh, those were the days. She was
I guess I helped them win.
back then, and I should say the same for myself. We had such plans, not just for our little family, but for Kirat. It wasn't always like this. I long for those days, but then it's too late.
Fuck!
I tried, I really, really did, but this place is ruinous. Try not to let them drag you down, Andre. Ishwari didn't send you back here for that.
You know, it was a thing like back in the Far Cry 3 that you'd have the random rock yacht versus pirate battles. Then you just like participate in them, but now it's actually systematized where you can get like XP or something. You get a reward for actually participating in those like ad hoc battles other than what the loot you could scrape off the fuckers you killed. So
I'm here, Sabal. How can I help?
Damn it! Keep your head down and save whoever you can.
they even fucking took my goddamn. Fuck you. Where do you get off even having dreads anyway? Yeah, I'm working on it. Fuck, god damn it. I tried to melee him, but he got me on the... Fuck.
Keep your head down and save
I can actually, like, try.
I'll be there soon with help.
I nearly shot those people. I think I have a bit of an itchy trigger finger right now. Oh, I'll take a shotgun too. Oh. Sure. Where the fuck are they? Ah, shit. I was pressing X. Uh-oh, lag, lag. Don't crash on me. Wow, this fire is really graphically intensive, is it not? Oh. Oh shit, I'm windowed on. Oh, there you are. Fuck you. All right, hold up. Oh, god damn it. Windowed. X apply. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Trying to focus. I will say, yeah, okay, this is more of a machine pistol. Fuck! Caught one up the back of the head. Another guy down here. Top off. Come on. Faster on the reload. God damn. Know how to do a double shot. Man, your rice fields are fucking dead. Oh, where the fuck? Alright, fine. You want to play it like that? Holy shit, I cannot aim to save my fucking life. I was a dead body. Fuck. I have no situational awareness. Just circling around this one stupid fuck-ass building.
Heading for the community bunker. That's where we put Badra. Ajay, get her out.
Fuck you. Oh, finally some reinforcements here, so it's not me holding down the fort entirely. Rescue the little girl. Fuck, through fire and flame. Fuck you. Heal myself up. How the fuck do I get in here? God. About the fire. How do I get in? This is really frustrating me for right now. Okay, back up this way. Ah, fuck. Alright, yeah, through here.
Badra, where are you?
Not upstairs. Downstairs. Audra. Oh. Bust down the fucking door. Get her out. Oh, just put her over shoulder. Barbarian carry. Got it. Slam.
I'm all right. The people need to see her. It'll comfort them.
She's just a child, Sabal, and she's terrified. I'll take her home, and then we'll worry about the people, okay? Thank you.
You're okay.
This is what we get for rescuing Ajay. We hit Paul's house, he slaughters a village.
This isn't on Ajay, it's on me. We can't worry about that now. They took the outpost, and they have hostages.
Fine. The outpost first. Without it, we're cut off from the others. Come.
Let me guess. And what's his face is going to say, oh, we need to get the hostages first. Nope, he's not. We're not going to have competing missions yet. There are points where we have to, like, make decisions between the two of them.
Look at this. Look at what Pagan Min has done.
All right.
The Golden Path needs to kill Pagan and all his followers.
I've got skills, but no, I want to go to the store and reset my... Yeah, it looks like you're still doing fine. Oh, hey, I got the 133 open. All right. Buy and customize. Oh, I'm down money then. Let's see here. Weapons unlocked. No. All right. Cannot purchase how much is it? 28,000. Wait, what? Here, barrels, scopes. Liberate 4 more bell towers. How many magazines does this thing have? Actually damage, fire rate, mobility. I guess they're for both. They're both have same amount of ammo. Fire rate. Find wherever the fuck this it is. Stop compare. MP34. All right. No. Sidearms. 12 more bell towers. Fine. I'm gonna. Yeah, there we go. Weapons, signatures, Predator. 300,000. What's this? Reach rank 10 in the arena. Remaining to even unlock it before I can even pay for it. Then there's the Trooper. That's a what's it? That's the MS-16 with a bunch of things tricked out on it. What's this? Nitro. Damage, low fire rate. I don't know. Looks like something bolt action or maybe a. All right. Where's the first sniper? There's the M700. 6 more bell towers to get it. And I guess I get it for free instead of having to pay for it. Or no, maybe not. We'll see. Go unlock this weapon or liberate 6 more bell towers to get it for free. Alright. What about 9 more bell towers to get for free? We need to do more bell towers. Honey badger skin, sandbar skin, dole skin, bottle skin. Alright. Skills. What is this? Automatic loot an enemy while performing any takedown while sprinting. Sure. Doing that a lot recently. Oh, I only have 1 point. While moving a body. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I'm needed in Banapur, and Amita is focused on the outpost, so it's up to you to help with the hostages. I know it's a lot to ask, but they must be rescued before we take back the outpost.
But Amita said...
The outpost is important, but our top priority should be the lives of those hostages. The people of Kirat depend on the Golden Path for protection. We cannot let them down. Rescue the hostages, brother.
What am I doing? All the way up here. Oh. I guess that's another base that we have to clear. Take the outpost. Alright, so yeah, Amita's far more cutthroat. You know, leave it, the woman is somehow more of a cutthroat than the man is. He's being a little bit more concerned with morale and welfare than the woman is. So, but to the point that I know she'll do some more shady shit that you might disagree with, like related to drugs later. I'll just spoil it. There's a point in the future where she wants to preserve a drug facility to make money for the Golden Path. Sabal is totally against this. Man, what is that glowing over there? Oh, it's a rock climbing thing. Alright, heal. We found a better place to crash. Meanwhile, Sabal is more traditional in his religion practices in ways that you may not like. That I, as a 21st century man, a modern man, may find barbaric, just to be blunt about it. Like that whole thing with Badra, she's like supposed to be a reincarnation or something. She has to live as like an avatar. Like, yeah, it's a position of reverence, but I don't know, maybe she's not allowed to be oh, more top ears. Hi, Nimi. Or say hello to Nimi for me. Speaking of which, against the national again, there was a nationalist uprising against whatever the kingdom is that Mohangale served. Let me actually go over that. Another brutal fight against the nationalists today. Their ranks are bolstered by foreign criminals and they're armed with American-made weapons. The monsoon rains will soon wash the blood off the streets of Tirtha. I came home well after sundown and crawled into bed next to Ishwari. We would be lost without her. She speaks directly to the hearts of the people. She reminded me of the first 4 years of our marriage. We were not rich, but we were happy. There was peace. So much has changed. So nationalist forces rising up against the monarchy. Interesting. Not like commies or anything. Oh. Here's the thing. You have to hold it while you're looking. It's kind of annoying. So then, like, my camera immediately jerks when I'm selecting the weapon. All right, let's get a good view of what's going on here.
I knew I shouldn't have gone out today.
Better safe than sorry. Just shoot him. I haven't even rescued anyone at this point. Squatting to take a shit, my man? I hope it's a pleasant one, because this is your final moments. And fuck you. Are you kidding me? Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
Hostages are safe, Sabal. You're doing your father's name proud, Ajay.
Not to untie everyone.
He wanted when he created the Golden Path to help his people.
Look, I didn't come here for my father or any of this.
We could still use your help, brother. Look at the difference you've made. I know, I'm asking a lot from you, but helping the Golden Path will take you to Lakshmana.
Don't call me brother.
I promise you that. We'll find it together.
Thanks, Sabal.
Ajay, it's Amita. I know that Sabal put you up to rescuing the hostages instead of taking back the outpost. It's okay. You're new here, and Sabal can be very persuasive.
I just wanted to do my part.
And I appreciate that, but you have to see the bigger picture. I was already making arrangements to deal with the outpost, but now I have to retask my fighters so they can protect the
See, here
hostages.
she's being like real cutthroat. Like, no, we need to attack, not care for our people.
He doesn't like losing his playthings. Don't you see, Ajay? There was a plan, and now it's fallen apart. It will be a while before things with the crew will blow over. Meanwhile, the enemy soldiers in that outpost will have plenty of time to dig in.
Not if I can help it.
Ajay, attacking that outpost on your own would be suicide. Wait until we can give you the proper support.
I can do this, Amita.
Ajay, don't...
Shut up, woman. You want to be cutthroat about it? I'll be cutthroat about it. All right. My steed of rubber and steel. The Mani wheel. Interesting. Fuck. God damn it. I really wish... I'll drive, shoot, and aim, auto, drive and shoot, auto aim. Whatever. I really miss the
RJ.
whatchamacallit, the
Oh, just making sure you've been listening.
what do you want? Self-absorbed fucking freak. Man, I am good with the fucking revolver. Dogs are pretty good. If we're starting with the start point, I have a dog. Ah, god damn it. What the heck? He turned his back to me. Oh, hey. You show up in the nick of time. How do I craft a healing syringe? Healing syringes restore 4 slots of health. So healing syringe is already established. When can I craft some? Generates, improve surgery, healing syringe, repair tool. Oh, the tiger versus the, what is this? 6 slots of health. Generate much faster. Focus, overdose, survival syringe. But healing syringes, I can only buy. Man, I'm losing my focus right now. I probably shouldn't go on much further. More honey badger. Like, if that's the thing, that'll be like the golden snitch. If I catch a honey badger, I'm going to call it a night. What am I doing? Taking the outpost. I have an assault rifle. I have a pistol. Outpost. Hostile outposts can be easily identified by the black smoke columns visible in the world. Liberating an outpost without triggering any alarms or without being detected will give you an extra XP bonus. Okay, so there is incentive for doing it stealthily. Without triggering any alarms or without being detected will give you an extra XP boost. Each liberated outpost unlocks a new safe house and new quests. Yeah, I am getting tired. Like, I went to Taco Bell. I know I need a pigskin for something. Oh, just it auto creates syringes from having all right, where is the There's the alarm. Wow. Oh my god, the look sensitivity is too strong on this. Man, where the fuck is everyone? Wish I had a sniper rifle for this. Alright, well that disabled that. Alright, let me get a little bit down. What the fuck is he hiding behind? Alright, got him. Tread lightly, liberate the outpost without triggering an alarm, I guess. Oh, can I skin those 2 elephants, please? Shit. Get a cutscene first.
You've done a good job today.
Thanks. It just felt like the right thing to do.
Your mother would be proud.
Why is your skin so light?
What is it, Lakshmana? Nah, getting there won't be easy. We lost the north to pagan men years ago and we're struggling here in the south.
I promised my mom I'd bring her ashes there. It was her dying wish.
Think about it, Ajay. Your mother knew exactly what would happen once you showed up here in Kirat. The son of Mohankale returning to the war-torn land of his birth. Ishwari was a smart woman. You being here and helping our cause is no accident. Stand with us, Ajay. Join the Golden Path, and I promise you, you will fulfill your mother's dying wish.
Join the Golden Path.
It was to spread her ashes at Lakshmana, or to accomplish something.
I think it turns out that actually, no, she didn't care about the Golden Path at all, because...
Did my parents really start the Golden Path?
They did. Their goal was to free Kirat from Pagan's regime. Now you have a chance to help us finish the work they started. Just
Pagans.
think about it, Ajay.
Well, Mom, looks like we're staying.
Yeah. Act 1 complete. How many acts are there? 5? Standard like play has like 5 acts. Intro sequence, expansion, then the heavy middle section. A lot of movement in the fourth. Wow, okay. Auto lock me. Okay. Hold X to ride Elvis and then use... Don't I have that automatically? To bash enemies. Everything costs 2, so owned. Vehicles take more damage. Fuck, I'm just gonna save it up. Alright. What is that one? Golden Path missions. Undertake campaign mission for the Golden Path awards. What's this? Herc. Undertake mission for Herc. Oh, and look, there's the buzzer. Let's go and take it and handle this this tower. I could go just on a string of liberating towers without even liberating bases. Hostage rescue. Nah. Let me just go back into town, see if those animal carcasses are still there. I have no idea who Herc is, and I don't want to figure out. Also, let me up on ammo. Oh, zip line. Whee! Uh-oh. The fact that I did not face plant into that thing is, It's a bird! Oh my god, you guys are fucking are retarded. Hostage rescue mission. No, I want to fill ammo. My useless junk. Full leaf times 6, blue leaf times 2, red leaf times 2. That's a bunch of hunting skins.
I thought I'd never see you again.
I'm not doing hostage rescue mission right now. I'm gonna take the whirly bird. The elephant corpses are completely gone now. Fuck. Those were some easy elephant skins I could have gotten. Fuck me. Golden Path mission. Oh, I thought I was gonna have to climb up somewhere. Herc. Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna figure out who Herc is anyways.
Dude, no! We did not just miss the action! We met? Man, I'm the cavalry, man. I was gonna roll up here like goddamn Clint Eastwood. I'm Herc. I heard about you, man. Taking names and writing checks out to kick it ass, man. That's why I'm here. Because you and me together...
I don't know, I just had to describe this. This is like Ubisoft's idea of a fat, chubby, overly adventurous American.
Understand what you are saying? I don't speak your language. I think what you meant to say is that the Royal Army won't know what hit them. See, we're the Golden Path.
Dude, seriously? These guys have been giving me a lot of stank eye over the things I've been saying about the Golden Path, so that makes sense. Okay. New plan then. Preemptive cavalry. That's right.
God
You
damn.
need help, you call. We swoop in and help you. Me or my Golden Path buddies. That's right. You and me, man. New and improved Tat Bros. That's right.
Companion.
Dream. Come on, punch it in. Boom. I went French fries. You stay potato. That's all right.
Don't leave him hanging. There we go.
So I got respect for that. I'm gonna see you around though. Okay? Okay. Let's roll, Golden Path, homie.
Alright, I appreciate Herc's energy.
Okay, then.
It was just like some American looking for adventure. Decided to join like some random ass third world uprising rebel group. Fight prior friends. So he can be your other character. Guns for hire tokens. Golden Path rebels that can fight for you. You need tokens to call them. To get tokens, complete karma events. Destroy or remove mass of Yalung or buy them at trading posts. You can spend tokens and press down to call guns for hire. Use you to give wait or follow orders. More details and tactics in the menu. Alright, whatever. Whirly bird time. God damn, I really... Alright, now we're moving. Alright, how guarded is this place going to be? Karma, complete karma events to or spin money wheels for tokens and discounts. Yada yada yada. Up, I completely failed. Alright, fuck this. That was a that was a hardcore failure. I think they were expecting me to like run up on it. Man, I just got a lot of sticks jammed up my wrist, don't I? Green leaf, I can immediately get a, we'll call it, health syringe. There. Oh my God. Man, that poor pig. City of Pain. Satish, you've been doing fantastic work here, buddy. Really stellar results. As you know, I'm going to be leaving Kirat for a few weeks. And as always, I'll be throwing a get-together in the City of Pain for a few of my top guys. The good news is you're in. I'll follow up with details soon. Keep up the good work, and you're really living up to the corporal promotion. Sometimes you make the right decision. Sometimes you make the decision right. Paul Deplore. What? What's the fucking call it poster? This is up a level or two. Oxygen canisters. Start a fire or something. Oh. Oh, I don't have mines. Straight through his armor. Oh, no. He did not have what it takes. He could not survive. Try to get up here. There must be something outside that I'm missing. Oh. No. May pagan's light shine upon you. Oh, shut the fuck up. Scribblings on here. Can't read. Alright. How do I get up? Well, that's one way to do it. Oh, hey. Yeah, catch that ladder. So I guess that was the way up. I'm a dum-dum. Talk about struggle session. Homeland protection. They're getting into a fight out there. I am committed to this fucking, whatchamacallit. I can't believe I made it through there. Like, I'm surprised my, bounding box didn't keep, my hitbox didn't keep me from, going through, but I was able to jump in and then crouch. Like, I wedged myself in there and I was able to crouch to be able to move again. Total cheese. Shut up! Parabin's house. Satish's sad room, location discovered. Oh, and they're just torching bodies. Tiger Den. Alright. And I immediately jump off to my death. What the fuck? I was looking for that, I was gonna try and use one of these zip lines. Alright. No honey badgers immediately obvious. I'm gonna do the poster. How do I get to that? I gotta toss it. Hold up. Well, that's one way to do it. Where are the honey badgers? I am more or less good with, honestly, like 3 weapons right now. Swap out as needed. I guess I'll do a hostage rescue real quick. And then honestly, so I'm only doing 2 30 hours, but I need to go prep. I need to pull out an actual suit.
My friends,
oh.
They took them. I don't know why. They're forcing them to work, I think. Please, save them.
We'll get them back.
Well, that means they're alive at least. What the fuck is the firefight that's going on out there? Well, I guess it subsided. One side is won. Ooh, I'm got like 120k here. But it should be liberating bell towers so I can get weapons for free. I can save them up for the good stuff. Oh. Free health syringe. Nice. Health syringe, auto-craft it. I completely forget how to, There we go. I guess I have to get really close enough. I'm Spider-Man. 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 Does whatever a spider can. Look out, here comes... I don't remember the lyrics. That was pathetic. Now, in the initial run of the comics, the secretary at whatchamacallit, at the Daily Bugle, actually was like first like main love interest for Peter Parker. All right, recon first. Anybody else out here? Looks like they're all pretty isolated from each other, so... Oh, I was trying to use a merc token or soldier's token. Oh, someone's not being attentive, so fuck you, buddy. Oh, melee takedown. Now so are you, dumbass.
If you see him, shoot him! Western Devil! Die!
Yes, hi. Can you free us?
Oh, right up the ass into your hip bone. Fuck you, buddy. All hostages saved, even though I haven't untied them.
I can only give you this. I wish I had more for you.
I don't need anything. Guys, I really don't need that much. A house of prayer. Even them I will bring to my holy mountain and make them joyful and my house of prayer. Their burnt offerings and their sacrifices shall be accepted upon mine altar, for mine house shall be called the house of prayer for all people. My doors are always open to the Lord of to all of the Lord's children, and welcome to visit the Golden Path training camp, Longinus. Where is the stupid fucking poster? God damn it. God, there it is.
Who is this?
Ajay, unhurt.
Robbie J. Rana.
You don't recognize my voice?
Should I?
The voice of Radio Free Kirat? This is Rabbi Ray Rana. You don't recognize that?
Right. Robbie Ray.
Radio Free Kirat, like Radio Free Europe, Radio Free Asia.
What's this about?
Look, we need a face-to-face. I'm sending you my coordinates. Come find me, man.
Sounds like Harold Kumar. Maybe they even got him to voice it. Who knows? Yeah, 200,000. Oh. Yak. Hey. Hey, I didn't do anything to you. Fuck off. I'm leaving. All right. So, okay, that's done. I don't know. Golden Path mission, call it a night. Golden Path supplies. Then there's Kiryat T way station. One alarm easy. Yep, I'll do this Golden Path mission. We'll see how long it takes. I really clammed up there for no reason. I was supposed to like, ooh, green leaf. Healing auto syringe. So how many do I even have? Firefight going on in the distance. All right, what mission you got?
I would not want to walk in there right now.
What are they arguing about?
Pagan Min soldiers are about to attack.
No, I need to be the fucking voice between these two.
The information the fighters have gathered. Sabal thinks saving our people is more important.
How long have they been at it?
Long enough. The argument never changes and their positions never move. Look, I don't want to bother you, but you're
You have to keep on picking a side here.
right? Thank you for helping us. Everyone here appreciates it.
Yeah.
I owe Golden Path for rescuing me, but honestly, I'm just here to scatter my mother's ashes.
Perhaps. But now you see what Pagan has done to this country. You are the son of Mohan Gale. Like it or not, your duties, Kirat, and your choices will carry weight. We need someone to break the stalemate between Amita and Sabal. Keep that in mind when you're in there.
This is about lives. If we don't act, people will die.
This is about war.
All right, retards.
We're talking about soldiers we can use. Remember what you said about DARPA?
And if I had a choice between Darpan and the intelligence, I choose the intel.
How much intel is there much to gather out here anyways? What you trying to find out? Like how he's got like epaulets. I don't even know like what's the like I'm not informed enough to make a decision. All right, choice. Balance of power missions are critical for the Golden Path, but Amita and Sabal have different goals. Speak with both leaders and choose who to support. Your choice will lead to a completely different mission. This will also create new objectives in upcoming missions and dictate the leader of the Golden Path until the next balance of power mission. Gotta talk to them both. Some meat and some flies. Almost like my apartment. It's not that bad, but I actually came home from work today and there's some random fucking bug that's like we're just dead on the floor. Like I don't know, like some exterminators came and gassed my apartment.
Amita.
All right.
I can get you that intel.
Okay. We've been hearing of a major attack for a while, and then Bunapur was hit, but it doesn't feel right. I think something big is coming, and the intel could confirm that. But we haven't heard from the camp since.
Oh, I guess I already chose her.
Watch yourself. Okay.
Uh-oh, I guess I made a choice. I was looking to hear. So is Sabal's mission now completely gone? Hunter be hunted. Balance of power minute wants you to retrieve intel from a nearby Golden Path camp. Accepting this mission will decline Sabal's mission. Are you sure you want to accept this mission? Cancel. All right.
How can I help?
Let me hear Sabal.
One of our camps is about to get overrun. Don't know when, but it could get messy. I need to send them all the support I can. So if you want to help, get over there, brother.
The camp's getting about overrun, and then we need to get out. It's I swear it's like two different things. Like, I guess they're sending me to the same place, but the mission's going to be slightly different somehow. Rebel yell. With a rebel yell, I'm saying more, more, more. I don't even know that song. What even song was that? I have no idea. I have no fucking clue. All right, whatever. You know what? Here's the thing. Like, if you want to like win the war, you might want to get to Lakshmana. You might want to. It kind of begs the question: you go for Amita if you want to be as cutthroat as possible. But let's say Ajay's like now caught up in this now, and he sees like. No, Mom, I'm stuck here for a while, so I guess I'll do it. So let's play the bleeding heart here that we need to preserve our people, even though that goes against me getting to Lakshmana sooner. Let's go with that. Let's role play that way. Right now that I'm being a bleeding heart. So yeah, we'll accept. Rebel yell. Me up on ammo as much as possible.
My friends are safe thanks to you.
Is there anything worth buying? Welcome. There's a lot of random skins. Buy and customize. Oh, Guns for hire. Token. Oh, I got 2 for 3 of these. Roughly half the elephants of Karat now painted in traditional alright, yeah. Wingsuit. Use the wingsuit to quickly descend from great heights. When you reach a low enough altitude, you will be prompted to deploy a parachute. Alright, sure, that sounds like fun. Sticky mines is locked until after the trade agreement skill from your... Alright, sticky grenades, sticky C4. Fuck the body armor. What the fuck is this thing? AJM9. We'll play Mark. Okay. Fuck it. I got some money to burn, so. Silencer on this thing. Alright. Weapons. Recurve bow versus a hunter bow. Reflex light marksman sight. Yeah. Oh, I already have it selected. All right, fun. Sure, let's do a red dot sight. (1887) shotgun signatures. The Stormer. Why compare? Stock compare. So it's ultimately a submachine gun, but it's the first one available. Was Warrior? Oh, it's an AK variant, I can tell. Oh, that looks like, you know, tricked up. Ooh, buzzsaw. That's just oh, that's an MG42, I can tell. Patience, mid-curat, no. Weapons, yeah, no, that's it.
I owe the golden path.
Fuck it, body armor. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of the whole overarching, or, alright. Oh, shit, it's a machine pistol. With a tri-burst. Shit. Not sure I like that. Man, I gotta get all the way down there. Alright, where's the whirly bird? There we go. Past the, man, it's past the base. Whatever, I'll fly over it. Real high. Okay, yeah. What do I even use purple leaves for? Whatever, I'm just gonna do this and call it a night. Because I'm approaching at the 3rd hour at this point, so. Too high, losing altitude. Man, yeah, you can't go too high lest you, whatchamacallit, lest you, the air gets too thin, but, you know, that's a pretty abrupt. You'd think that you'd be noticing the, Alright, so I see the limit there now. Skirt north here. There's entire mountain climbing activity up here. Interesting. And up here as well. I gotta get me one of these in real life. Oh, and look, there's another one over there. I just call these whirly birds. Here. Like a base. Death from above. Did I get, whatever. I just blew all my expendables. Golden Path can't. Alright, this is why I feel like this is going to start dragging out now. I said I want to, like, have a, quick mission to cap off the night, but now I get the feeling this is gonna drag on for a little bit. One rocket, ammo for LMG, 40 ammo, bolts, harpoons. Really? No grenades? Hunters are silent lethal units that communicate with whistles. They can see you through vegetation. Hunters remain tagged for a few seconds before the tag disappears. They can charm predators to attack you instead of soldiers. Kill them to remove the charm.
Be ready for anything.
I don't have any. How do I pick up the fucking mines?
They can come from any direction.
Oh, this is just gonna be ugly. Where's the turret position?
Hunters, stay alert. They're hard to pin down.
Get out of the way! What are you running out there for, retard? Get down! Okay, get off. Heal. Fuck! Alright, this is where it gets ugly. Alright. Yes, okay, understood. Hunters. Can I get the dumbass...
Be ready for anything.
I guess I need to swap them out. At some point, I should have come prepared for this. Alright. Like a mod deuce. It's like a 50 cal. What the fuck? Alright, go down the prepare. Take some ammo and plant some mines. I can't. All my throwables are slots are occupied. I can't pick up any mines. Alright. When they start coming in from the flanks, I need to move.
They sent hunters. Don't waste time trying to track them. Just shoot. Here, enemy here.
Get out of the way! Dead. Jesus. Man, these guys can take a fucking hit. Somebody hiding over here? Yes. Man, you really gotta put a headshot on these guys.
Camp is safe. Okay, brother. Head to the other camp and see.
Gee, oh, fuck. They hit our ammo supply. Back away. Oh, I need to go to another camp? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, this is gonna drag out, isn't it? That fucking green herb. Like in the midst of the fire. Where's the other one? Oh, that's probably where I attack those fuckers. Fuck you and die. Getting that wolf pelt. Wolf pelt's infinitely worth more whatever the fuck is on your body. Fucking snake. Is that a honey badger? Nighty night. What do I want? Reload weapon while sprinting, yeah. Oh, headshot. That's what you get for creeping up on me, Wolfie. Oh, god damn it. Green leaf. Does this allow me to see enemies as well? Oh, shit. Man, oh man, they can fucking... Man, they can take me out. Fuck. That was rough. I'm gonna get the high ground. It's the whatchamacallit. Oh, and okay. I got that. Sniped them all with a bow.
It doesn't matter, brother. You saved lives. I knew you had this. Your Mohan's blood. A real son of Kira.
Okay, so I guess these were the guys that Amita wanted us to save. So it's 1 for 1. It's one of I guess they would have gone after. I would have started here and then gone to find the other village overrun with hunters. So. Damn, he is feisty in there, is he not? Alright. A lot of chilies. Alright. What? Oh. Yellow herb. Alright. Well. It's getting late. Yeah, it's getting close on midnight. Or 11. I need to do meal prep. Actually, I'm going to eat out tomorrow for lunch. Not for dinner, though. Although I probably should eat some more, since all I had was Taco Bell, and that's probably not, you know, hitting my macros. Fuck, why do my feet, like... Why do my calves feel so fucking insane? Like... Why do they feel so stressed out? This is weird. Some like weird knock on. I'm just noticing like how oversized my calves are. They do not feel this weird. I don't know if it's not like the thing where I don't know if you're standing for long enough, you have that weird like inflammation down at your ankles that, you know, sometimes women get self-conscious about. But like, holy shit, or my calves are like, they feel oversized. They feel extra tense for some reason. I don't get it. Just some knock-on effect of me getting squats to the point that I can do 225. But that, all right, I need to call it a night. So I'm probably gonna brain lot for like a good 15 minutes before I actually like set up anything. So save game, save, and I'll app. So no stream on Friday. Fridays need to be my night to relax. Back to old world, and I don't know, trying to work this, trying to maneuver to take on the Egyptians. You know, we will purge the land of Semitic our continent of Semitic peoples. And eventually